So where? Tell us a little about your journey. Like, what got you to where you're at now? Like, where'd your relationship with God start?
Well, probably at 5 years old, and it's a long, long story, but I'd say that uh, God kind of got me early, and then I went to a parochial school from eighth grade to 12th grade, and I had a experience in 12th grade where God made Himself real to me, and at that point, I guess I experienced at my parochial school a disenfranchisement being disenfranchised with the religious structure around me. And so, really, all I had was this real relationship with God and really none of the religious part of it. And I ended up going to Belmont to play basketball, and I met this other basketball player named Garland, and he experienced kind of the same experiences with the world. And back then, our generation was kind of standing up against the norms of society with Nirvana and Pearl Jam and all that stuff. And he and I were teammates, and we basically became roommates. And while other people were going out, we deconstructed the truth of the masses. The common opinion by consensus, and it created us into a form of being existentialists, which at that point we had to create our own type of truth and lock it out, and that made me a Christian existentialist at 21, and so that kind of makes me a completely different type of believer because of the fact that I could never accept something from a pastor as a fact. I had to prove it myself. I usually people with my proclivity in scripture who love the Bible and who can speak and have a passion for it, a passion for evangelism, and go into ministry. But I went to my parochial school, and it was 98% white, and I had to assimilate to fit in, and that changed the way that I spoke. And churches right now, as far as evangelistic churches, I think there's 99% of them do not have a person of a different skin color on staff. So it ended up that I was too black for the white churches and too white. I taught too white for the black churches. I taught too Cajun for the black churches. So all I had was my theological study and my passion, and that's kind of where it started. And I probably spent over 15,000 hours just looking in scripture as an existentialist, not as a person trying to come up with the same type of beliefs that are around us, but a person trying to deconstruct different theologies around me, and then trying to discover really what Paul was talking about with in Hebrews 11 and Philippians 3, and trying to really be able to put 31,200 scriptures together in a narrative. And so that's why I'm probably in one of the most unique type of believers that's out there.
Wow. So what led you to